Welcome to another In Wheel Time podcast, a 30-minute mini version of the In Wheel Time Car Show that airs live every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central. Welcome to the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Just ahead, we talk with Leah Cast and others about the Houston AutoBoative show.
All right.
I got a chance to drive the Ram Rebel 2500. It's a beast, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm going to give you my thoughts on it. We'll also have the cruise-in calendar, and later, author of Driven to Crime, Wrongdoing in the Racing Industry. Conrad will have This Week in Auto History. We already had that. Along with stories making automotive news headlines this week. Just ahead on the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Howdy, along with Mike Out of This World Mars, King Conrad DeLong. We need more Jeff Dziekan. I'm Don Armstrong. Glad you could join us today. Thanks so much. It's kind of a cloudy day. It's a good day to start thinking about car shows and new car shows. Somebody asked me the other day, they said, hey, man, so what's the deal with the car show? Am I going to find, my 69 Camaro? Maybe outside, but this is a new car. Oh, the new car show. Yeah. And have you heard that they've coupled it up with the boat show? Which I think is a brilliant idea.
Well, that's because we suggested that to Rochelle years ago. It's our idea.
It's our idea, and they just went with it. Yeah. Well, how does that work for everybody else?
Well, for us, not too well.
Yeah, I know. So joining us now, Leah Cast with the Houston Boat Show part of it, and Mike Provost with the RV part of it. Hi, guys. It's good to have you with us, and thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, well, great. Leah, why don't we start with you? Mike, would start with you, but I would rather start with Leah, and I hope that you understand. Ladies first. Yeah. I was raised good.
Gooder.
Leah Cast, Houston AutoBoative Show. Leah, I'm excited. I know that, I guess we started this last year. Is that correct?
Yes, last year was the first year. I remember sitting down with you guys. We had a great conversation.
We did, yeah. Well, and you remember because it was so odd. What an odd bunch of boys to talk about boats. But I understand that this year is bigger and better than ever.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're really excited for this year. Last year we coupled with the auto show mainly because it was a good fit, but also because of inventory issues and things that had occurred because of the pandemic. And so this year we're excited because, there's a lot more inventory, a lot more options, a lot more boats for people to check out and even buy. And so I think there is a lot of excitement around people being able to see more and actually buy the boat that they want this year rather than whatever's left and available on the lots.
So in other words, it's kind of mirrors the automotive industry in a way, in the fact that the inventory was low last year, and now we're coming back.
Yeah, absolutely. That was one of the reasons last year that we did it. We were both kind of in the same boat,
so to speak. Yeah.
Right. And so it made a lot of sense. And so, a lot of the suppliers are the same type of suppliers for boats and for auto. And so, this year inventory is back up, manufacturing's on track, and there's a lot more excitement. And, boating has become very popular during the pandemic. People had more time out on the water, more time, just to be outdoors. And so we're excited to be able to meet a little bit more of the demand in the market, particularly in Texas.
Now, on your side, because it's basically a 50-50 deal, 50% boats and RVs and 50% cars. With the boats, is it manufacturer-driven or is it dealer-driven?
It's really dealer-driven. So most of our vendors, if not all, most of them are dealers, although some of the brands are represented at the show. But yeah, so we have a lot of dealers, a lot of folks right around Houston and the surrounding areas, which is why it makes our side of the show a little bit different. Whereas the auto show, you're going to check them out, kind of window shop. At the boat show, it's a sale. So you're you're talking with the salesmen and the dealers, and you can leave with a boat. You can purchase what's on the floor.
Very cool.
Which is what makes it unique.
So in other words, get my car hooked up for a trailer hitch, and I'm good to go.
Well, you're on the car side, the truck side, you can buy the truck and then just drive it over, pick up the boat. And I got a good friend of mine, Bruce West, is actually looking for a pontoon boat. He said he will be there. Look for a pontoon.
You guys
boat.
have any pontoon boats in this year's show?
Yeah, absolutely. We have pontoons every year. Pretty much every brand you can think of that's represented. Last year, I think we talked Sea-Doo, actually, who's known for their personal watercraft. They unveiled a brand new pontoon, which was new for them in the market, and it's actually really cool. And comes in at kind of an entry level price for pontoons. And so there's new and innovative products like that, as well as staples that you would expect to see anywhere on the boat show floor.
And I'm sure you'll see them there. And I personally am looking for a submarine.
A yellow one.
Yeah.
A yellow submarine. Uh-huh. Well, Jeff's been known to get some off-brand cigarettes back in the day, and I think that his mind is kind of going to go that way. Mike Provost, he's the RV side of this. Mike, it's good to see you, and thanks for joining us. And we hope you understand that we had to put you second.
That's okay. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah. So, Mike, RVs, gosh, I guess, the RV market, I think, is hot, hotter than it's ever been. There's a small dealer on my way to work, and there for a while he had maybe one or two RVs. They were actual tow-behinds, and now his lot is full, and apparently he's moving them because I see different ones there all the time, and he's got a storage lot in the back, and it's full as well. So apparently inventory is up with the RVs.
So I think I might be on the physical RV side of the show, but I'm actually with an electric boat company called X-Shore.
Oh, well, I wasn't told that. My booking agent down here, Mr. Mike Mars, just told me that you were doing RVs.
So tell us about it.
Yeah, so X-Shore, it's a Swedish boat company. We sell high-performance electric boats. We're the world's first full-production electric boat company, and we're ecstatic to showcase our products at the Houston Boat Show.
Wow. Electric boats. How much does the boat weigh?
They vary. We have two different types. We have a 26-foot center console and a 21-foot cuddy cabin. But the 26-foot center console is 5,700 pounds.
Isn't that a lot for a boat?
No, it's right within the industry standard. It's actually a little bit lighter.
Really?
Wow.
What? You don't call it, I guess, range. I guess you would call it. How long? How long can it last on the? I don't know what you call it. How long does it last on the water?
Yeah. So just think about our boats like the Tesla of boats. So they're high performance. People typically associate electric boat with like a Duffy boat, which is a 5-knot boat. The X-Shore boats can go 30 knots. I can go 0 to 20 knots in 4 seconds. I've got 700 horsepower off the line, instant torque. So it's a different type of a driving experience that folks are used to. But to your question, the range, I mean, just like a gas boat, depends how you drive it, but at low speeds, 100 nautical miles. At higher speeds, maybe down to 15, 20 nautical miles.
Oh, my God, 100 nautical miles.
Low
Dude,
speed.
That's huge. I know, but still.
Yeah. So you can ski behind this, basically.
Absolutely. Yeah, the torque on these boats is tremendous. It's very similar to driving a high-performance electric vehicle. There's no power band. So the minute you hit that throttle, the boat just jumps out of the water. So you can easily wakeboard behind it, wake surf, ski, tube, all those types of water sports are great.
Is it a jet boat or is it a prop?
It's a prop. Yeah, we have 5-blade prop coming off of a shaft.
So if you're tubing, say you're dragging a tube, you got a couple of people out there on the tube.
Well, why not? Wait a minute. You're kind of dating yourself there, aren't you?
Tubing.
Because you're so old you can't get up on the skis anymore, or what?
No, I can't. Absolutely not.
So you're the guy that.
No, I was thinking about the amount of drag and weight and stuff back there.
Yeah.
A tube is going to be a lot greater than a set of skis or a slalom. So, I'm trying to relate it time-wise back to the range thing. So, how long could I go out and drag this tube around?
Listen, if I was driving the boat, you wouldn't be on it very long.
So, if it's helpful, I can give you guys a real-world example of how I've used the boat.
Okay, let's hear it.
So, I had an Elex 8000. That's our 26-foot center console in Virginia Beach, which is where I live, for 3 months, and I took it underway 55 times. Okay, so I have 3 young kids and a wife, and we would stay out typically for about 4 to 6 hours.
Wow.
And that would include a mixture of, no wake zone, kind of slow speeds, pulling a tube. anchoring out, swimming, lunch, cocktail cruising, speeding around. And then when I would get back to the pier, I'd have about 30% battery.
Wow.
Just plug the boat right in there on shore power. And by the next morning, I'd have 100% battery.
So how did this concept, did you start it with a full-blown boat, or did you get started with maybe like try the electric motors in a jet ski and then work your way up to a larger vessel?
No, so the electric propulsion and batteries we use are commercially tested and tried products. The boat from the ground up has been designed to be electric, and that's been going on for decades. But we've launched the company in earnest in the United States in 2020.
Going on for decades, really?
Yeah. Yeah, our founder is a gentleman named Conrad. He's a Swedish entrepreneur. This is his brainchild. He essentially invented the Beats headphones equivalent in Sweden, and he's been pursuing this since the early 2000s.
I'll be darned. Pretty interesting.
He's way ahead of the market.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
Well, he did say it's the Tesla of boating.
Mars?
Performance.
Sir?
I want to get you on that tube behind this electric boat.
Now, Mike lives on the coast.
I may still have a tube.
Mike has a home in Galveston, so this would be right up your alley for your grandkids. Absolutely, you need one.
Yeah, we could go out on Galveston Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
So Sea Lake Yachts is our Texas dealer, and they'll be at the Houston Boat Show.
Mike will be
Doug
there.
Hughes from Sea Lake Yachts is the man to talk to in Texas.
We'll send him over.
Yep,
you bet.
He's got a couple boats on site for sale, so he's a great resource.
So
I'd like to see it.
So when we introduced you, I built you up as the RV guy, but your display is in the RV section?
I'd have to defer to Leah on that one. Leah, can you speak to the location?
Yeah, I have no idea how the RV.
How did the RV thing come in there?
Pardon, say it again.
That had to be something I did. I'm not sure how that got there.
So
I'm not sure I want to go look and find out how I did that.
Jeff passed his cigarette to you.
I guess. You know how it is. Pass it down. Take one and pass it down.
Well, I wouldn't know, but apparently you do.
I don't know. I've just heard stories and watched movies.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry to have to put you guys through all of that. All right, let's go back to you, Leah.
Yeah, no problem.
So I walk into, and I don't know now where the entrance is. Let's just say Hall C or something. And do I go left or right to see you?
Left.
Left.
So if you go in the middle of the show, the boats on, or the cars are on the right, boats are on the left.
Gotcha. And let me ask you this: do you find that people that go to the car side of it always wander down to where you are?
For the most part.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, I thought, the first year we were kind of curious how it was going to turn out. I mean, I definitely think people are coming to see the cars, and the folks coming to see the boats are coming to see the boats. But there's kind of just this natural curiosity and wandering, particularly because of our location in Houston. We're 50 miles from the Gulf of Mexico. You said you live in Galveston, all the lakes and the bay and everything. And so I think there's just a natural curiosity to say, hey, I might be interested in a boat one day, or, I have a boat too. And so it really is a natural fit for a lot of people.
And they intermix, because unless you're just really on the water and staying on the water with your boat in the water, well, now you're going to need to tow that boat from one place to another. Or if you're a fisherman, you might want to go up to the lakes and different lakes across the state and stuff. So, they kind of mix and match pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they have that symbiotic relationship.
Now, let me ask you this. I understand for the first time in quite some time that the fishing pond
I was going to ask about
is back.
Oh.
And do I bring my own reel, and do I take the fish home if I catch it?
What about bait? Can we buy bait?
No. Well, so they'll provide all of the bait, everything that you need, but you can take your fish home. So that's really cool.
And what kind of fish are they? They're not minnows or anything, are they?
No. So in the bass pond we have bass, and then I can't remember what's in the other.
Catfish.
No.
Trout.
Bottom feeder.
Trout. A lot
Trout.
of times it's trout.
Trout.
Yeah, that's right. Trout. Yeah.
Yep.
So we have so many stories of folks who've, been coming to the boat show for, 40 years, however many years, and they literally learned to fish at the boat show in the kids' fishing pond. And so it really is a cool and sentimental thing. And last year they didn't have it. And we definitely heard about it. So it's back, and everyone's really excited about
See,
it.
I would be afraid of catching a fish, taking it with me, and then forgetting what car I left it in.
In the parking lot.
And,
All the way home, yeah.
In the
It
show.
would remind
Oh,
you
in the
of
show.
it.
Yeah. In the
I was
show.
in that truck over there. I was in that car. What did I do with my fish?
Yeah.
Where is it?
Well, you'd find it sooner or later.
Somebody would.
Now, when you catch the fish and you're going to take it home, do you take it home in a clear plastic bag with some water in it, kind of like you do at the
No, you
Walmart
just
with the?
slip it in your pocket.
They got a fish cleaning table over on the side. They fillet it for you.
Mike, I know you want to laugh, and you can go ahead and join in. It's all right.
No, I was just trying to figure out where I'm going to be at the show, and I figured it out, and it's a good spot.
Is it? Is it next to the
Yeah.
fish tank?
No, it's actually next to the beer garden.
Even better.
Yeah, we'll see you
We're
then.
coming to see you, brother.
Yeah, that's
All
it.
right.
Do you have any drink tickets?
I think I will. Come take a look.
All right, we're definitely going to do that.
So-
Leah, I'm sorry, I just kind of went off the track there,
Mike's
didn't
going to
I?
buy a boat.
Right.
Well, I mean, that's just who we are. This is why we do this show, because it's a self-entertaining kind of show.
So I have a question for Mike that just popped in. So, I mean, the way you were describing your boats and stuff, they're kind of a pleasure craft, skiing and all that stuff.
That's right.
Are you into the fishing market? Like bass fishermen have kind of a style and
Yeah, absolutely. So one of the cool things about the X-Shore boats is they're modular. So you can put in different pieces based on what you want to do that day for boating. So we have a fishing module that you can put on the back, and it's got, your live well, rod holders, tackle box, all those things built into the module. And then if you don't want to fish a day, you can take that out and put a bench seat in for your family. So it's
seriously
really configurable to how you want to use it.
Have you ever owned a boat, Mike?
several?
Conrad, have you owned a boat?
Nope.
Neither have I. Don, have you owned a boat?
I have owned a boat.
So we're 50-50 here. I've
But
never
I
owned a
just
boat.
when he said module, and my mind immediately went to that's how you're going to order it from the factory. But literally, you just, what am I going to do this week? I'm going to take the wife and kids with me, so I'm going to put in the bench seat, the wraparound in the back, so I got room, and that's pretty cool.
Well, I have to tell you that, there's this thing on Facebook that called Reels, and
Yes.
people post these things on there. Well, I was watching one day, and all of a sudden, there's a guy that you don't see him. He kind of narrates the thing, and he's got a camera set up right there at the dock of some, I don't know, place where you put in boats.
Boat ramp, yeah.
And he does this play-by-play of people putting in boats at the boat ramp. and-
Unsuccessfully.
unsuccessfully most of the time. And it is absolutely hysterical and very entertaining. I find myself getting stuck on it for hours on end. And I'm thinking, look at that person messing this whole thing up. They drive it into other boats. They miss the trailer, the whole 9 yards. And I'm thinking, well, wait a minute. The reason that I enjoy it so much is because I was there.
Been there.
You did it.
Oh,
I
my
can't
God.
do
Been there,
that.
done that.
And driving a boat, being the captain of a boat, and you're at the wheel, it takes on a whole nother meaning coming from the automobile side and then going over to boats and trying to look professional at the boat ramp.
Wow.
Not the
Yeah.
wrong button for me.
And pulling the boat is a skill as well.
Yeah, it is.
And backing it up and all that.
Yeah. Oh,
we used,
yeah.
we used to go to the lakes quite a bit, and that's what we would go fishing early in the morning. When we would get through, we'd come back, we'd pull the boat out, and we would sit there at the boat ramp with a beverage
In a P-row.
and watch.
Totally entertaining. So I think that this is just a thought, Leah. So you need to have the boat show theater, and we could run that in there. Here's what not to do
There
at
you
the
go.
boat ramp. What do you think? I think it would be a hit, don't you?
It probably would. That's a good idea. We do have some folks from Texas Parks and Wildlife that will be doing some boater education.
That's a good thing.
Talking
Yeah.
about the proper way to do things, boater safety, emergency preparedness. So we could just go ahead and throw those reels right along with the boater education.
Oh
talk.
my God! I
Even
think,
better, go out there where the ride and drives are and set up a boat ramp.
Exactly. I was
So the
thinking the
people-
same thing.
You could
Yeah.
take one one of Mike's boats next shore out there, and you could try and back it up. We could, yeah.
And maybe you would have to spend any extra money. Just take the fishing pond out there and run the boat around there.
Yeah. There you go.
I'm in.
Are there going to be folks that will sell like anchors and life vests and ropes and things? Are going to be those types of folks there as well?
Yes, there's hundreds of vendors. So everything from, like your GPS systems, all the technology you need for boats, accessories. Of course, we talked about the RVs. And so it really is, we call it the boat show, but it really is everything: boating, outdoor sports, recreation, water sport. So pretty much anything, if you already have a boat, but you're just looking for, some updated technology or mapping things, there's all those type of things there.
Wednesday through Sunday, the Houston AutoBoative Show, NRG Center. It's going to be a fun time to be had by all. Leah?
Wait, are they going to be at the gala on Tuesday?
Are you going to be at the gala Tuesday?
I am not, but Rochelle will be there. But I will be there Wednesday.
Mike, are you coming down?
I'm pretty sure that Sea Lake Yachts will be there, and I'll join them for the event.
Okay, very good. Well, we'll look for you. Thank you both very much for joining us today. We truly appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. How fun.
I'm
in.
I don't think
thrilled
they're coming
about
back.
The fishing pond. That's such a good idea.
All right. Let's see. You want to do the cruising calendar? You tried to do it last hour.
And you shut me down.
I did, because it was
Shut
the
her
events
down.
calendar, not the cruising
Come
calendar.
for your daughter, Jeff.
I just love the way he does that.
So
Well,
again,
you
this
did-
morning at Coles Crossing, Cars and Coffee.
This
off of
morning.
Barker Cypress, right? And then also Coffee and Cars at the Hard Bean Coffee Shop at the Silos in Beaumont.
At the what? The Hard Bean.
The Hard Bean.
Okay.
At the silos.
Coffee and Cars at Redemption Square in Houston is this morning from 8 to 11 a.m. And then Fire 'em Up Classic Car Show at Rudy's Barbecue, and that's from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. this morning in Tomball. And that's the Rudy's off of 249 just south of Tomball. And then later on at the ranch in College Station, the ranch, I believe, is the Harley-Davidson store in College Station. They're having a car show from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And that's on the Highway 6 frontage road. Also this afternoon, the Show and Shine at Bullfish in Round Bunch Road in Orange, Texas. Woodlands Wheels and Wine at Bordeaux Vino Wine Bar off of Research Boulevard in the Woodlands.
That
Get your
sounds
buzz
cool.
on.
There you go.
Get your
I like
buzz
wine.
on.
Wine's good.
And that's 5 p.m. to 8 p.m., and that's an open cruise-in with no entry fee. And then also tonight from 5 to 8 p.m., Cypress West Houston Classic Car Meetup at the Twisty Treat off of Fry Road.
That's the one I'm going to.
Leslie and Kathy drink wine. I like wine.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
they need. Maybe that's where they're headed.
They need to go.
Hey, if you'd like to get in touch with us, shoot us an email. The address here is info@inwheeltime.com. Speaking of time now for this hour's car review. I had a chance to drive the 2023 Ram 2500. This is what they call a heavy-duty pickup truck. It's a 3/4 ton back in our day. That's what we used to call them. So on this Ram, they come in many trim levels. The Tradesman is the entry level, kind of like the work truck. Lone Star, the Rebel, the Power Wagon, the Laramie, the Limited Longhorn, and the Limited. Those are the trim levels available on this Rebel. It's all new for 2023 in the 20. Let me, if you don't mind, I'm just going to turn you guys off because it's disturbing. Anyway, 3/4 ton Big Boy. Seats 5. Exterior changes from last model year. It's all new in 2019. It's a few years old. They got it worked out, but the Rebel package is new for this year for 2023. Unique Ram Rebel grill, blacked out, tough looking. Air intake look front of the hood and air exhaust at the back of the hood. Get rid of all of that under hood heat. because there is also a diesel available for this Rebel if you want to go that route. I didn't have that. I'll get to that in a minute. Black wheel opening extensions. They're small, but they look good, especially on a red truck. I had a gray one. It looked good there, too. Sharp-looking, blacked-out wheels. What I liked about it, the many different cabs and bed lengths. So there's regular, crew, and mega cabs, and there is also 2 bed lengths, 5 foot and 6 foot. If you talk about, it looks almost like an 18-wheeler when you get that big long bed on there and a 4-door mega cab. I'm sorry, because we had too much noise there, and I couldn't handle all that.
And the mega cab's a great idea because it's a 4-door truck, but it's kind of like a 4-door extended cab.
It's got
So
6 extra inches in it.
There's more storage behind the second row of seats.
Interior highlights. Optional 12.3 infotainment screen, best looking dash of any truck out there, I think. Huge center console, big enough to take a bath in. Wow. 3 cup holders at the front of it. A changeable instrument cluster. In other words, you can move the instrument clusters around inside the pod there, however you want it set up. Comfortable leather seating front and rear. Cargo room, trunk room. Well, obviously not a trunk, but it did have a tonneau cover over it, so it kind of was. But as far as cargo in the cab, best under-seat configuration of any truck, because you can lift those up, and they've got special little things that you can divide up and put your stuff in that rolls around. It's really cool. What I liked about it, that massive center console. This thing is huge. What could use improvement? You must get the optional side steps. This one that I drove didn't have it. You really need a ladder to get in it. I had to use the actual grab handle on the side to pull myself up into it.
Well, because it rides a little bit higher, and then you got taller tires, so it rides even higher.
It's big. Yeah. 6.4-liter V8 gasoline engine, 410 horsepower, 429 pound-feet of torque. Now, when you get into the heavy-duty models, depending on what you're going to do, I would say, if you're going to get a heavy duty, get a diesel. And this got the inline 6-cylinder Cummins diesel as an option. Tow rating up to 37,000
with the diesel.
Payload 7680. Miles per gallon. Well, in these heavy duty segments, they don't post that on the sticker, but I got 14.4 miles per gallon over 316
with a 6.4 liter Hemi.
Yeah. Tons of power. What could use improvement? Obviously, better mileage. I don't know why they don't offer a hybrid. Maybe they're working on that. Diesel, as I mentioned, is available. Ride and handling, it's rough without a load. You need to be pulling something, or you need to have a big, heavy.
But it's a work truck.
It's a work truck. A heavy-duty work truck. What could use improvement? Nothing. It's all about capability. Base trim price, $68,840. Price has tested $80,065. Wow. It had a lot of options on it. Base model price, you can get into a heavy duty for $49,000. Competitors, Ford F-250 Super Duty, $51,685. Chevrolet Silverado 2500 HD, $49,300. And the GMC Sierra 2500 HD is $48,200. And that is my review of the 2023 Ram 2500 Heavy Duty Rebel version. Hey, the In-Wheel Time Car Talk Show is available 24/7 through the iHeartRadio app. Just look for In-Wheel Time Car Talk. We also video stream on Facebook, YouTube, and InWheelTime.com. Podcasts are available at your fingertips on over a dozen of the most popular podcast outlets out there. The In-Wheel Time Car Talk Show continues right after this quick break.
Some things just belong together. Chips and queso, beer and barbecue, and the Auto Show and Boat Show. January 25th to 29th at NRG Center. One ticket, 2 great shows. Climb Jeep Mountain, board your dream boat, get the kids hooked on fishing at the Trout Pond, and join Evolve on an EV test drive, including the Ford Lightning. See all the latest models at the Houston AutoBoative Show, January 25th to 29th. Beat the line and buy online at AutoBoativeshow.com.
Your friends and hosts of the quarterly Tailpipes and Tacos Cruise In at the Loopy Tortilla in Katy want to thank you for your participation in last year's events and look forward to more in 2023. You'll hear about them all right here and online soon. Next time you're in the West Houston Energy Corridor area, be sure and stop in at the original Loopy Tortilla Tex-Mex near I-10 and Highway 6 or at the Katy location on the Grand Parkway at Kingsland Boulevard. In Beaumont or College Station, you'll want to stop in and have Loopy's award-winning beef fajitas and frozen margaritas. There's always a celebration at Loopy Tortilla. Loopy founder Stan Holt and his wife Sheila are car people through and through. Both are winning racers on the NHRA drag racing circuit and have a collection of hot rods and classics that everyone appreciates. You'll see them at the next Tailpipes and Tacos Cruise-In in the spring at the Loopy Tortilla Tex-Mex on 99, the Grand Parkway, and Kingsland Boulevard, just south of I-10 and Katy. We'll give you all the details soon right here on the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show and online. The award-winning In Wheel Time Car Talk Show is available on the most popular podcast channels out there in 30-minute episodes. We realize our 3-hour live show can be difficult to catch in its entirety, so now you can listen every day to a convenient, fresh 30-minute episode. Check us out on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, and Audible, along with a dozen more. In Wheel Time has the most informative automotive guest interviews and new car reviews, along with popular features including Conrad's Car Clinic and This Week in Auto History, along with automotive news headlines. Our live broadcast airs every Saturday, 8 to 11 Central on InWheelTime.com, the iHeart app, and on YouTube. Be sure to say hello when we're broadcasting from the Tailpipes and Tacos Cruise-In, Autorama, and the Houston Auto Show, among others. Now, it's easier than ever to hear about all things automotive all week long. You're invited to join fellow car enthusiasts in becoming part of the ever-growing In Wheel Time Car Talk family. Don't forget those 30-minute podcast episodes on your favorite podcast channel. That's it for this podcast episode of the In Wheel Time Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.